Hello guys. I made an observation about my husband and my daughter and their communication and their kind of a way to avoid conflict. And I just thought it was really interesting compared to the way that I would have handled the situation. So it happened on a note, and I got up in the morning and my daughter had left my husband a note after I went to bed, and then my husband gets up before I get up and then leaves for work. So he had responded on this note, and I'm getting up in the morning and reading it and just kind of laughing to myself because I was thinking how I would have handled the situation and how different it would be. So the little bit of backstory is that I have a 15-year-old miniature dachshund, and he is at the age where he's starting to lose control of his bladder. So if you leave the bathroom door open at night, he will inevitably go in there and pee. So we make sure to leave that bathroom door closed. And apparently the door was left, so my husband is always telling everyone, make sure you close the bathroom door before you go to bed so Brutus doesn't pee on the floor. Well, this is the note that I woke up to, and my husband and my daughter are both Esfps. So, I of course am an infj, and I communicate a little bit differently. And so this is the note that I read. It says, Dad, I am going to start leaving the bathroom door open so you can step in dog pee if you keep leaving the toilet seat up, so I fall into whatever is in the toilet at the time. The choice is yours. Love you. Have a good day. Love, Rain, your daughter. And then my husband responds underneath that, sorry, love you. Have a great day, everyone. Love, Dad. And of course, at that point, for them, the conflict's over. There's no argument. They can just carry on with their lives. I would have had to try to figure out a solution without bringing up the problem to someone else. I probably would have thought about it all day while my husband was at work. Different ways I could bring it up to him, to put the toilet seat down, or just ignore it and then internally get angry and never confront him at all. Or I would have worked out in my mind several different ways I could bring it up to him all day long, and imagine how it would turn out and phrase my conversation in my head before he came home. And then when he did come home, gauge his emotional state of whether it was a good time to bring it up, or would I have to, if his emotional state wasn't good, would I have to wait until he was feeling better about his life or something, or he was in a good mood or a jovial mood or something like that. And it just really cracked me up, because I thought, I want to learn how to communicate like an extroverted sensor. I think it would be really good if I could communicate and avoid conflict in the way that my husband and daughter avoid conflict, because they didn't really avoid it. She still brought up the problem to him, but in a way that was, they speak the same language, so it's easy for them. And I would have avoided it altogether and waited until a month later when we're in an argument, and then said, oh, and by the way, you leave the toilet seat up and I fall into whatever's in there. So it just really cracked me up, the different communication styles, and maybe I can learn something from them instead of overanalyzing something as simple as a toilet seat being left up or a bathroom door being left open so that the dog can go in there and pee, and quit making it into this huge thing and overanalyzing it, and just speak my mind and not make it such a problem. So tell me what you think, guys. Thanks.